Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday. And, of course, it is the third Sunday in December. I have no idea how we got here this quickly, my friends. Next Sunday is Christmas. Oh, my gosh. I am pre-recording this on the Wednesday before it goes up, so I sure hope that I'm ready for Christmas by the time this goes up, because I am working for the next 6 days solid. So I'm hoping I'm ready by the time this goes up. Are you ready for Christmas, my friends? Anyway, back to this layout. As I said, it is the third Sunday in December, which means that the Sketch Sunday crew participates and plays along with Stretch-a-Sketch, the lovely brainchild of our friend Janet from Galaxy Girls Creations here on YouTube. So, of course, as you know, the premise behind Stretch-a-Sketch is that we take every month, we take a 12 by 12 sketch, and you can see the lovely sketch that we have up here in the corner. And Janet chose it perfectly to sort of go a little bit with the season if you are celebrating the season and scrapping. Otherwise, they are simply triangles, my friends, however you would like to use them. And this sketch is, I'm sorry, I can't read it for the life of me, but I can see that it's from 2010. I will try and maybe put the sketch, but you know, you'll see the sketch on all my posts. So, and there is a little watermark on it, so perhaps you'll be able to see, and I will try and post it down below. But the premise, of course, as I was saying, is we take a 12 by 12 sketch and we either shrink it to a format that is smaller than 12 by 12, or stretch it to maybe a 12 by 24, or, you know, a 12 by 12 with a 6 by 12, or a double. What I often do is a double 6 by 8. But today I am coming to you with just a 6 by 8 that is going into my December documented. And I guess in a way, I've been paying homage to Stretch the Sketch all month long, because basically all of the sketches I've used so far this month, I have shrunk them down to 6 by 8. So in my album, I've spoken to you about this one, and I've showed you this one before. I did this fun Canva 6 by 8 layout that's going into my book with a little bit of journaling about my tree. And now I'm going to do the sort of the companion. This has the journaling, the title, and it does have a small photo here. But now on this side is sort of going to be the decorated page. So I'm going, oh, where are my photos? Hang on, friends. All right, there we go. I didn't even have my photos. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to have the photos, and I'm going to pop them there. So you can see the sketch again, as I said. Now, in the sketch, there is a little bit of a cluster up here, which I am just not going to put, and I'm going to ignore because my canvas is that much smaller. I have used Vicky Booten, Evergreen, and Holly, as well as some Warm Wishes, and a piece here of my Bella Boulevard Besties, because I do want to bring in the red a little bit, and I do like the combination of sort of aqua with red. I have added one extra triangle here because I have these two pieces in the back, and no matter which way I put my photos, I just sort of didn't like the way it sat, and my conclusion was I needed to add an extra little triangle here, which in my case, we are going to pretend are trees with a little trunk down here. Now there is a vertical and a horizontal element on there, and this beautiful little flourish on the sketch. So I went into my die, so that makes me happy, using some tools, and this is a Stampin' Up! And I think it's actually called Flourishes or something like this. I've had it in my stash for quite a while, and I don't use it very, very often, but I felt that it was perfect for this layout. And it adds that contrast. There's a little black in this pattern paper. This is sort of some black with some blue in the background here. And I use this same paper to do my floor. So what I've done, my friends, is I've sort of got this whole piece put together for you before coming on. And we're going to put this down, and then we're going to finish this layout together. Now, before putting that down, let me just sort of make sure this will sort of be the way it sits. And I'm going to bring some more red in here a little bit, and I'm going to pop this under here, which gives this sort of vertical element, which of course doesn't stick out quite as much as it does on the sketch, because I didn't want it to come right here to the end. I could have maybe, though, made it just a little bit longer. What do you think? Should we do another piece? Hang on. Okay, my friends, so I just went, yeah, you see, it's just the teensiest little bit, but I think I prefer it. There we go, because it does come out a little bit more. So let's get this piece down before I get the rest of it down, so that we sort of have our spacing right. Let's get that down. There we go. There, okay, and then now we can get the rest of this down on the page. And it will be a fun little insert here. Let's bring this up as far as we can. This over a little bit, and this part too, so there we go. I might pop just a touch, just the teensiest little touch of liquid glue here, just so that's down a little bit more. There we go. All right. So let's pop that, and then we can get our photo. Center that. There we go. Okay. There we go. I like that. What do you think, my friends? Okay, so I don't think I'm going to map my photos. I think there's enough loveliness going on in the background, but I'm going to get my photos on here. There we go. Am I going to make this come completely off? You see, if you look at one of the photos there, I only have 2 as opposed to the 3. But I think that will look just fine. So what am I doing here? So I'm just doing this, I think. Am I doing that? There we go. Okay. And we will get that down on the page now as well. There we go. I'm going to do this like that. Okay, there we go. So we have the trees down. This goes with that. And quite frankly, it doesn't need an awful lot more, but I would like to bring in a little bit of what I have over on this side. So let's have a look and see if there's anything we can bring in. Now, I have this kind of fun thing here, memories, but I'm not sure I like the wood veneer, the sort of color that brings in here. So I think we'll leave that. And quite frankly, to me, the title is over here. So getting the tree decorated in my craft space is the title. My journaling is there. So this is sort of my decorated page. You know how I like when I was doing the Me, Myself, and I sort of had a decorated page and a journaling page. And I think this is what I am doing here. But if I look over here, I've got some stars, some gold. I've got this lovely gold Flairalicious piece, so might I want to bring one of them in here. It's a bit too big, isn't it, to be on top of that tree or maybe something. Then it's too opposite. I'm not sure, my friends. Okay, let's leave it there for now, and let's see, we have, so I've got this red star, and I've got a couple of the larger gold ones from the Bramble Fox set that these lovely sort of starbursts came from, and I don't have any more of those, because I would have liked to put a couple of those down, but I don't have any more. So let's just see whether I might bring something. There you go. Now you see, I think I might like that. Just pop that there. And shall we pop maybe one here? I think I like that. I think I like that. It does bring in sort of a little bit of the repetition from the side. Do I need a third? Would I pop one maybe here? I think I could. Yeah, I think we could do something like that. So let's pop that down. And then I think, my friends, actually, the only thing I'm going to do then is maybe see if I could put a few sequins. And then I think I'm just going to outline this before putting it in the book. I think I'm going to just outline it in black. What do you think? I think that might be fun. So let's get these down. And of course, Stretch the Sketch is not just the Sketch Sunday crew. We are actually playing along. There's a big, big, lovely group who play along with Stretch the Sketch every single month. So the full list, of course, will be down below. So you can pop on over and see what everybody else is doing. There's all sorts. Some do 8.5 by 11. Some do double 12 by 12, traveler's notebooks, all sorts of different formats, 6 by 8 like I'm doing. I think we even had, I think Janet may have done a card once or twice, which was really, really cool. I'm not sure, was it? I'm pretty sure Janet, have you? I think she's really done a sketch at some point as a card at this time of the year. I could be wrong, but I seem to recall that. So all sorts. There you go. And some people like Kelsey, I love what Kelsey does. She does an 8.5 by 11, but then she puts it on a 12 by 12 background, which somehow she then, sometimes puts a little bit of stenciling or something on it so that it fits in her 12 by 12 album, but still is a Stretch the Sketch, or in her case, Shrink the Sketch. So there we go. Now I have that, and I'm thinking the only other thing that we might want to do, because I think I have enough red on here, I don't need to go in and get any red sequins, but do we want to put maybe a few gold sequins so that we, again, have a little bit of repetition from the other side? All right, so do we want to maybe just pop a few? I think that would be fun. What do you think? Maybe just pop a few sequins here and there. Pop that there, and then a smaller one here. And then we can do the same thing up here. Pop one there. Some down here. Just so that we have that little bit of extra. Pop one here. there together with a small one. There we go. There. Looking for sort of the flat as well as the small ones. Here. Here. And then I sort of don't want to put anything there, but I find that looks a little bit empty. So what if we bring over here? I think that might do the trick. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And let's get a couple down here. There we go. And a small one over here. And then I don't need any journaling on here at all. This sort of little area still bothers me just a little bit. So is there something I might be able to pop in there? No, that's way too big. I don't seem to have anything at hand. No, see, that just, it just looks like it's, so that's sort of bothering me a little bit. But you know what, my friends, I think I'm going to leave it. And I may just put the date. I'm going to go back and see when I actually decorated my tree, and I think I might just in black pen write the date here, and that will fill that out. And I will pop a photo of that here at the end. So there you go, my friends. This week's Sketch Sunday, this month's Stretch the Sketch. Make sure you pop on down below and see what everybody else has for you today, and join us for Stretch the Sketch every month, the third Sunday of the month, and every Sunday for the Sketch Sunday crew. Talk to you soon, my friends. Thanks for being here.